How's it going, peeps? Welcome back to my gameplay of Pillars of Eternity. This time around I shall show you a little bit of the beginning of the game. So in the beginning we're part of the caravan, which has stopped for the evening because there's a tree blocking our road. And we're fallen a bit sick, so we're trying to get something to get us back on our feet. So let's play. And if you're familiar with Baldur's Gate games, there's a lot of text in this and dialogue, which is great if you love that kind of thing, and if not, well, you might have to look some other game.
Everybody stays close to the wagons, got it? Stay out of the woods, and beasts take you if you were planning a stroll through those ruins up there.
As you can see, there's a lot of emotions and descriptive text beside the dialogue in this game.
Whole area's crawling with hut-dwelling types who'd be happy to stick an axe in you for trespassing. So mind that you don't track mud on their sacred blazing rocks. Tonight, everybody stays put, and in the morning we'll get the path cleared. Gilded Vale's less than a day out. Understood? Touch of the rumbling rot, could be. There's a stinging beetle round here, carries it. You'll be fine once it passes your innards. Unless you don't drink water, of course. Which case you'll be dead in a day.
Oh, great.
There's a berry grows in these parts, small and pink, called a springberry. About the size of a fingernail. Give you cramps if you eat it, but the frontiersmen make a tea from it. Calms the insides. Should get you through the night. I know you want to hunt before it gets much darker. But see about refilling our water first. Got a sick one here.
We shall take some tea, or make some tea. And there's a...
They grow on a bush that's common round here, kind of funny looking.
Dialogue.
You'll know it when you see it. Doubt you'd have to go far off the road to find it.
If you want, you can get some more info, or you can just leave and go get the berries.
Not if you hurry about your business, and not if the weather holds up. They don't got Adra where you come from? Well, it just grows up out of the ground like this. Goes deep like tree roots. Some of it all the way to the heart of the world, you believe the stories. It's more like a shell than a proper rock. Easier to work if you're a mason. Got all kinds of strange properties. Seems to have some kind of life of its own. Dies if it gets dug up. Loses it. The soul butchers in Defiance Bay use it for different things. I've heard tell it can hold a man's soul, but I don't care to see it. Got enough to worry about without seeing something like that.
I'll actually skip most of the dialogue right now.
Hold on. Take someone with you. I know you're not some helpless tenderfoot, not like most of this lot. But you drop dead, I don't want to be looking for the body. Got a schedule to keep. Kalisha. Kalisha! He needs to find some springberries.
No promises.
What kind of guide says something like that?
Kind you can afford.
Don't listen to her, you're in good hands. And I pay too well, if anything. Off with you. Hayden should have supplies. See that you're equipped before you head out. We're in harsh...
You heard the man. Let's get going before you keel over.
So, you can zoom in if you want, or you can zoom out, which I prefer.
Huh?
So I am two... So, you have your basic character screen, which you have all the data of records and stuff like that, and you can also see your partner if you want. There's a lot of text, but and a lot of text obviously, but also new stuff like deflection reflex, concentration will. So it might be a bit jarring in the beginning, but it helps once you play and get to know some stuff. So basically you can press tabs to get some info, and you can get like this descriptive info of some stuff if you want, or you can see all the places you can look for. And this is actually something you should take heed in the beginning. So you have the stash, and then you have the inventory of your characters. So for example, if I take this, the stash is unlimited, so you can take as much items as you want, but the only problem is if I take this to the stash, it goes here, and I can't take it to my characters without sleeping or without being in the city. So it's actually something, if you're playing and you're finding some new stuff like this and you accidentally take it to the stash, then you can't wear it because until you sleep or go back to the city. So it's something you should be aware of in the very beginning, because otherwise there's going to be some stupid mistakes you'll make. I can guarantee that.
Anyone need supplies? I've got sundries for sale.
This will actually check to me, and also if you want to use the items in the battle, you have to put it in the quick item slot. Otherwise you can't use it from here, which is also a thing you should remember in the beginning.
Roger. Say, is there anything you need? I've got some basic.
I actually don't have any money to buy anything, so it's pretty much useless.
Yeah.
So this is the map we have, and it's fog of war, so you have to search before you discover the area.
I'll have your water soon enough. Stream's not going anywhere.
Right. And actually you can speed up the game or slow up the game if you want. Slow up, for example, in battles, if you don't want to use pause. And speed up is pretty useful.
Let's check by those outcroppings.
Searching around.
We shouldn't stray too far.
Okay, so we have a battle now, and battle is real time, but you can pause the game in any time you want, or you can play it as in slow motion if you want, or slower pace if you want, but I like to play it in real time and pause.
What you need?
And you have different abilities, so for example my Kaliska is a fighter, so she has knockdown, which is useful skill to use because it stuns the enemy for a little while. And I have my spells with me. I don't need charm. I actually don't want to use. Well, I can't even use because, as you can see, they need 10 focus to use, and I only have 1. So I'll just go and kick that young wolf's behind. So I press space and onwards we go.
Yeah.
It's find which I don't need.
Sure.
To my tractors.
This is it.
Then it's the springberry I needed. And this is actually something which, well, I'll show you. So she asked where I come from, and I have quite a bit of options. Say I'm a war veteran, or just mercenary, or that it isn't your business. So, for example, I'll choose I'll be a war veteran. I fought on the wrong side. Oh, and the reason we are in the caravan is that there's this frontier settlement which promises for every settlers a new land, so I thought I came in and settle up for life. Okay, so as I got the berry, Kaliska says we should check the water as well, because our guide is a bit boost going type. And I mentioned about background and how it affects how you choose the answers. So we have journal and we have biography, which automatically fills in as you play. So for example, as I chose that I'm a war veteran, I should have... Okay, actually the war veteran stuff isn't here, but I said I want to keep low profile, and so that's why I'm going to kill that whale. And of course there's the me getting sick part, and where I hail from Moldalia. Oh, actually there is join an army, took part in the war. You made a mistake in choosing your allegiances, so that part is also in the mix. And this fills as you play, so every time you meet some important people or make some choices, it fills up automatically. And then we have Cyclopedia, which is all the enemies you have encountered. And as you can see, yeah, there's not much we know right about now, but as we defeat enemies of the same type, we can get the glimpses of what's their endurance, accuracy, so forth and so forth. And in here we get some little nice background plus special skills they have or weaknesses and stuff like that, and notes or something we can write if we want. And then we have the quests, which also automatically update as we play. So let's go. We needed to find some water. And we have a river here. Let's go.
What a surprise. Sparfle went hunting. At least he left the water skins. Come on, this is recent. Not good.
Beer. Alright, about the stash system, so you have to make, well, I don't have supplies, but you have to make camp if you want to access to your stash, and or otherwise be in the city. And if you're familiar with these kind of games, you can also sneak and scout around. And if you're good enough, you'll find stuff, but I'm actually not good enough, so I don't find anything. So I'll just stop sneaking around. I'll take the waters. And this is actually another nice addition. There's quite a few of these descriptive instances where you can decide what to do, and these all depend of your skills. So for example, some or items you have in your inventory, so you might get some instances where there's like you have ability to climb, for example, to second story window, so you can choose, do you want to just try and climb there or use grappling hook instead. So these are nice additions, which oh, Sparfle, what have you been doing?
Sparfle? Are you alright?
He's dead.
Ambush!
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So I'll actually use...
Yeah.
Hmm?
You'll go kick his ass.
Come on, we have to get back to camp.
Actually,
What you need?
I wanna show. So, for example, knockdown, you can use it 2 per encounter, and encounter is every battle you choose, and then there's skills that you can use per rest. So, there's Night Armor. These are something I do not need. Okay, let's go back to the... And right now I'm playing... Oh, okay, another battle.
Hmm?
So as you can see, I have 2 more knockdowns available because it's another battle. So I tried to go through here, but another enemy came to me, so I'm interrupted and I have to fight with him.
Hmm?
And I can, if I want, I can go through him, but he gets some extra attacks to me with penalties to my defense, so it's usually not something you wanna do.
What you need?
Actually, I'll just show you. So, if you look on the bottom left here, we have the green bar is our health. So it goes down as we hit each other, and then there's the red bar we have here, which is endurance. And if you look to the top left corner, you see the actual points. So every time you're getting hit or some spells can drop your endurance. So basically, if your endurance drops to 0, you get knocked out from the battle for the rest of the battle. So you usually don't die until you've been knocked out like 2, 3, or 4 times. But it's always great to have as much competence as possible, so you try to avoid getting your wind knocked out. And as you can see now that our battle is over, our endurance fills up automatically. So we have some more stuff, but
What
I
you need?
don't actually need any of those.
Sure.
Oh god, they've killed our friends. And as I can say, there's a lot of descriptive dialogue and text in this game, so we have not been in the ruins. And there's some stuff. For example, now that I have athletics I didn't have before, I can try to rush to the man before he can react. Or I can put my arms down or do stuff like that, but I'm actually trying this because I don't believe I had this the last time, so let's see what this does. Haha. So we were able to chalk our way out of this. So, okay, this is the rope, so we have the blinding strike, which I'm actually gonna use right away to show me.
Yeah.
I'll actually use charm to him.
What you need?
You go. Kicking the shit out of that guy. Like so. Dude. Dude. Ow.
What you need?
Fucky bus. Who is he speaking to? What is this wind?
Get inside! Run!
Okay. Mysterious winds. And again we get these little text bites. Straining against a gate that threatens to pull you off of your feet with every step. Okay. Okay. So now I can either throw my weapon and lose my weapon, or I can hope that he'd pull it off by himself, but I guess I'll throw my weapon just in case, so... Your aim is true. Nice. Get it. We run. And we are inside. Escaped successfully from this mysterious wind.
What's that?
A Beerwick. Had to be.
A Beerwick?
Then we're lucky to be alive.
We are?
We're the only ones.
We can't stay here. There could be another collapse.
Sure.
So if you're playing in the fast mode, so that's why they're running so fast, but I actually like it, so because it makes the game so much faster.
That should be far enough. But what now?
We look for another way out. Storm has to die sometime.
And again, we can, if we want, we can try to find out more of the lore and what happened. Or we can just, whatever, I don't care, let's play.
Yeah.
There's actually, depending on how you do the part where
How can I help?
Heodan is being held captive. There's a slight change in here, and so right now we're all in good health, but if we'd done it some other way, then we would have a choice situation here of what to do next.
Someone else has been here. We should move.
No. Now I did the stupid thing. Because I took them here instead of... So I can't use them. That I actually want. Shield I don't need. So now we have camping supplies. We got it from the box there, so we can camp or access to our stash. And we have 2 out of 4 items to use before going, but we don't want to rest, we want to explore this space. A small creature, trembling, sickly creature. Hail, little fella. Okay, we have something he needs. Well, actually we don't have, so I'll just back away.
Look at the tiles. What are those symbols? How can I help?
So this is another... Because I've already played, I'll press
Found
this.
something.
And I'll
How can I
find
help?
some
Worth a
traps.
look, worth a look.
A lot of traps. Which I can, if I want, I can disarm them. But I'll actually show you a few examples
Sure.
of how to proceed from here.
Keeping quiet.
As you can see, we have few weapons that's available. So
how can I help?
This I can choose which one I use.
Wait. Do you hear that?
What? An enemy. Let's go.
What you need?
Knockdown.
Take a look at the wall. Think we could get through?
So I killed an enemy and I got some meat, so let's see if that guy responds to me. Okay, he's excited. I should give him the meat. Oh, that little fella gave me something. A spear. Alright, I threw away my weapon, so I actually want to get the spear. There's another stuff like
right.
that. Actually use the... So yeah, there's actually a few different ways I can go through this. So basically we have all the straps, which I can of course disarm and then
sure.
just move.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have this one. So our rogue said there's something strange in this wall. So we can try and push the wall or use the hammer and chisel we got from the box earlier on to weaken. So for example, I try to push it and I try to use Heoden, but nothing. So he's such a weak guy, so he can't actually push it through. If I'd used my guy, I probably would be able to break it through, but I want to use the hammer and chisel to weaken the wall first. Yeah, okay, so it takes time and I'm getting tired. Well, whatever, I'm still gonna continue, and I succeed in it. And I can go through. But as you can see, it took so long time. I'm actually getting some stat loss from the game. So this is one way to go through if I
could
want.
scout ahead, see what's around the corner.
Okay, there's another enemy, so I'll
What you need?
kill that one.
Right.
Another. Blind him.
Hmm?
And knock him down. Okay, so no, almost. Actually,
Right.
I have to use. So I'm so tired, or my characters are so tired, so I have to camp because, as you can see, the enemy just hit me once, and this guy almost was not out. So I really need to rest.